So Fran, tell me, what have you done to your home to retrofit it?
So thank you, Matthew. So to retrofit our home, we've done a lot, and that's kind of that whole house retrofit. We've done it over a period of time, but that the work we have done includes installing MVHR, so mechanical ventilation heat recovery, solar PV, battery storage, solar hot water, which is wonderful, and lots more insulation, including cavity wall, loft insulations. And last but not least, we have 2 years ago installed air source heat pump to run our heating.
Good, thanks very much, Fran. What is it that you like most about your home now?
So I think some of the things that I like most about my house now are the comfort levels with the air source heat pump in the winter, being a sort of steady temperature, and the fact that it can cool in the summer, which is lovely. But I think my favourite thing is our MVHR unit, which provides a really sort of steady humidity, so no black mold, and a HEPA filter for the hideous hay fever months during the summer, where I can lock myself in and be out of the pollen, which is fantastic.
The last question is, if you had to move home, because of moving area with the job or something like that, what would happen? How do you feel? What would it be like to get a new house?
Um, so if we had to move house, which I really don't ever want to, I think my key requirements to the new house would be the MVHR. I don't think I could live without that. It has such a huge benefit to my personal health and the health of our home. I think it's a real key requirement. Plus, we've worked very hard to get to a point where we're off gas and pretty sufficient in terms of our power. And I would like to see any new home that I'd live in continue to do that. For those lower bills, carbon savings, and just general comfort in the home. So, Bob, what have you done to your home to retrofit it now?
What have I done? What have I not done? The house has got extensive underfloor insulation. It's got external wall insulation to a very high thickness. We fitted mechanical ventilation with heat recovery and a few other gubbins like heat pump and that kind of thing.
Thanks, Bob. That's really interesting. So, can you tell me what you like most about your home now?
Yeah, what I like most, well, it's the change really, because before we did all the works, when we got to live here, we sort of huddled in the winter in the living room and, put draft excluders everywhere, close the curtains and all that, and not go anywhere else in the house. Whereas now it's at an even temperature and, there's no drafts, the air is still, it's very quiet as well, very serene. Yeah, that's just very nice. And the biggest wow factor we get actually in summer when people step in, because then they always ask like, "Oh, do you have air conditioning or something?" Because it keeps the heat out very well too in summer.
Thanks, Bob. That's fantastic. Can you tell me if you were to move house, what would be most important to you or most difficult for you in a new house?
Well, I dread to think about having to do it all again, but I would definitely look for a house that was sort of done up to the same standards, although that might be really hard to find. Otherwise, I would look for a property that has good potential for, at least solar panels, but preferably also the insulation works and the fitting the doing the internals. So, Rob, can you tell me what have you done to your home? How did you retrofit it?
So first of all, we had a company fit cavity wall insulation, and it's really quick and it's very effective. After that, we fitted some loft insulation. I think the windows were next. So we already had double glazed windows, but the frames were good. So we upgraded the glass and kept the old frames. And the new double glazing glass is significantly better than older stuff. Then we had some solar PV installed, and then we installed an MVHR system. That's mechanical ventilation with heat recovery. And then external wall insulation, and in this case it goes right from the loft, it couples into the loft insulation, and it goes right down below the damp proof down to the foundations. And that last bit down to the foundations for us made quite a big difference, because there's no insulation in the wall below the damp proof, and our old floor, or previously there was none, and our old floor used to be very cold, and now it's much warmer to walk in, with bare feet. Then we got a ground source heat pump, and that meant we could finally get off gas. And it seems like a lot of stuff, but it's been piecemeal, and we've been here for 25 years.
Oh, that's great to hear. It sounds like a big project. So what do you like most about your home now you've done all the works to it?
What I like most is the effortlessly stable temperature, whatever the weather. There's no drafts, no clicking pipes, no scorching radiators, no thermostat wars, just comfortable all the time. Also, the practical way that it wards off any climate change anxiety that any of the family might have. Because everyone has chipped in, everyone has done something, everyone can make a difference.
So, well, suppose you had to move house for some reason or another to a new area, or downsize or whatever. What would you be looking for in a new home?
I think we would find moving very difficult. But if we had to move, we'd be looking for somewhere which has got the same thermal performance and has MVHR, or believe that we could add those things, do that again, because we would want a house that's as comfortable as this one.
That's great, Rob. Thanks, Rob, and thanks to everyone else.